Okay, now we go on to the final bit. So if I could have Mike Patterson and Andrew Wood up on the stage, please. For those who don't know, Andrew's the smaller one at the front. Mike is the one in the back. Mike is Mr. Hancock. And in Scotland it's Mr. Wood. Anyway, Andrew is our chairman. So what we're here to do is to present the next part of the awards to the winning drivers, or the winning junior drivers. And this started last year, and we're very much obliged to Hancock and Mike particularly for enabling this award to happen. And it's a 16 tyres for each of them. So the first one to get the award of 16 Hancock tyres in the Junior 205s is Sean Robson. So we can have you up again, Sean. I hope you bought a van because they're all second hand. Anyway, I'll keep Andrew busy, or keep James busy for a bit there. Well done. Thanks, Tim. And the next young man picking up for his efforts in the Civic, and I'm sure you'll make very good use of them, it's Graham Shonable. This is Graham. Picture of Graham's in typical pose there. Look at him. Not standing up there. I mean in the car. You know. Thank you very much. That's all our main focus. We now just have a couple of little gifts to give. So Andrew will do that. Sorry. First one is if. Mike, we'd like to thank you personally for your support this year. So we should really take a little tipple at some point. This is from my old country, so up in Orkney, and we've got your picture as well, just to remember us by. Sorry. And one for your back pocket. We know your masters are in South Korea, so you can send that one off to them. But there we go. So. Thank you very much, Mike. It's been a great pleasure having you here. And the next one is, if we could have John and Fiona up on the stage, please. Thank you, Mike. I don't know what they are. We have yet to find out what on earth John likes. I asked his young son last week, I said, what's your dad like? He said, I have no idea. Anyway, John, we bought you a bottle of whiskey, so it's, and Fiona, we know what you like, so I've managed to get another case for you. So thank you so much for your support now, and I'll hand over to Andrew now.
Well, I think to have John for 5 years is fantastic, and I think to have him a sponsor is for 5 years now. It was only 4, John, wasn't it? No, I think it's. I think I was one that introduced you to the championship and twisted your arm to support us. But when we're in here today and see the young people that have come through, it's fantastic. And fortunately for me, the border people are a few border people, but they really have shown. And I think that the times they've had, when you see on some of the rallies the results they've had, is superb in the cars. So I hope you feel as like me. To support it has been a super thing, and hopefully it'll continue for a while.
For next year, for sure, anyway.
Good. And I think Mike at Hancock. I'd just like to say thanks to Mike, because he has supported us greatly this year. He supported me quite well. He's taken me to loads of different cafes in different countries. I don't know, the Anne's quite thinks the same about it. But no, I think you know, he whispered in my ear that we hope to continue with this in another year. And I think Hankook as a product is a very, very good product, and it's a very good product for this championship. It ticks all the right boxes really, and I think, you know, from Sean says it's never really had a puncture all year. I don't know, Ewan and Graham, I don't know what you've had, not a lot. I think if you stay on the road there's not so many punctures. But no, I think the product is fantastic, and thanks Mike.
Anyway, I'd just like to thank Andrew, our chairman, again for the year. He's had an extremely busy year. Not only is he a farmer, the Sporting Hour Championship, he's also, as I say, been going to all these sunny places with Hankook and things like that. So anyway, as you're probably all aware, this is my last year. I'm stepping down at the end of this year, and I have a worthy replacement, a very worthy replacement, who has been with me from the very start. But in 2002, June 2002, I stood up at the Scottish Rally Championship meeting and said, "Look guys, I've got an idea." And they all said, "Oh, yeah, okay Digby, okay, on you go." And so we started. I went out to the toilet in the break, and somebody followed me out. It was Andrew Wood. And Andrew says, no, I was in the corridor. I was going to the toilet. Anyway, Andrew said, "Digby, that's the right thing. I'm with you." Andrew and I never really knew each other at the time. Not that well, we'd known each other for years, but we never, just a low acquaintance. But Andrew said, "Right, I'm with you." And when I got home, I got a phone call from another Andrew, Mr. Pemberton, who said, "I'll be your first competitor." So these two guys were really instrumental in the thing moving and getting going. So a big thank you to them. And as I say, I'm now handing over to Mr. Pemberton, who will be looking after you in the future.
Thank you very much, Digby. It's been a pleasure all these years. We've known each other, and seen the championship go from strength to strength is a most amazing experience. When the economy is in such a bad state as it is just now, it's pleasing to see that you guys can somehow find the money to come out and do the championship, which is very, very good. Firstly, I'd like to say thanks to John and Fiona for their support. And John is a super guy. He really is an excellent sponsor. We couldn't ask for a better sponsor. At the end of the day, it's good to see a sponsor who is so keen to help the championship and understand what the championship needs. So thank you very much, John. Secondly, I'd like to thank Mike from Hankook. Without this generous support and these great tyres, these guys wouldn't have such a fantastic prize to go out on next year. So thank you very much, Mike. Thanks to Kirsty, Rab and Sheila for entertaining us at the start of the evening. Rab can tell some very amusing stories, and if you ever get him in the bar after he's had a few drams, you can be well entertained, I can assure you. Thank you, boys. Thanks to all you as competitors. Without you guys, we have nothing to run, so thank you all. As Digby rightly says, there is more than him at the top of the tree. We are a group of individuals who are very, very keen. This year we've got Ewan as our competitor representative, and he's done a sterling job, as Graham did the year before. And these guys do want to hear what you're saying so that he can pass it back to us. So thank you very much, guys. You all. Yeah. Lurking somewhere at the back of the room is George Donaldson, I would imagine. George there? Hi George, thank you very much. George has been very, very supportive of us throughout the last couple of years, and he is now having fun and getting involved in the next part of the Ecosse Challenge. So thank you very much, George. And finally, to Digby, what can I say? Thank you very much, mate. There are no words, I don't think, that can say our appreciation of what you've done for us. So I'd like to ask Andrew to give Digby a small envelope with our thanks for all he's done over the years. Thank you.
Final words. Final words. For me, it's been a labour of love. I've had my good wife Hilary to support me. It really has. I mean, it was my ambition to start this off because I knew what I achieved in the One Make Championships. I mean, we all did. Andrew did the same, and there's Andrew as well. So we know what it can do. We know what it can achieve. And it's only when you get people like Mike and that coming along and John and supporting it that you really do emotion. So for me, it's been a labour of love, and I sometimes do things that are not in my own best interests, i.e. too much. So, but I'm sure the boys will keep that up. Anyway, thank you very much. It's been great, and I'm not going to wait because we've got the Junior 1000 coming up in 2012, which is the 14 to 17-year-olds. I found I can boss them better than the 17 plus. So we're on to that. But I will just be launching that, and then it will be run by someone else. So thank you very much for all the years of pleasure.
Folks, that's this year's prize giving over and done. So have a good night tonight at the SRC prize giving, and we'll see you all next year. Thank you.